Hey YouTube, my name is Finn and welcome to the Metal Foundry. If you are a guitar player and you want to record your own tracks, it's never been as easy as today to find a cheap solution to find the best sound possible, at least for your budget, if you cannot afford studio time. In this video I will compare a couple of guitar plugins that are free at the time of recording, so let's just dig in, alright! So back in the day when I was taking guitar lessons, I wanted to record my own tracks and my homework to apply what I've learned. And the project I was making sounded a bit like, they were really inspired by Joe Satriani, Bill Onero, Bill Connelly. And I was recording my Boss GT8 straight into my line input of my sound card of my cheap PC. I believe I was using Cool Edit Pro as recording software. And the only disadvantage that I really had is the sound that I created in my Boss GT8 was a sound that came on the tracks, and at that time I didn't really know how to apply equalizing or to set up my real sounds, so it sounds a bit, If I listen to these tracks today, I hear there would be some improvements possible, but hey. And I must admit, if I had the same possibilities as are available today, my sound would have been much better. Today I've selected 3 guitar plugins that are free at the time of recording. The first one is from AudioSalt, the second one is from Soundlab, and the third one is from Ignite. I will now switch to the PC and record my screen, record my guitar, and I will show you the process, and I will also record the tracks in here. So now we are on my MacBook, and as you can see here, I have Reaper open, and I've selected now the BlackSun plugin. The BlackSun plugin is based off a Blackstar, as you can see. It's by AudioSalt, and AudioSalt is a Mexican company that make great guitar plugins for not that much money. As you can see, I've now armed 2 tracks. First track is to really record the sound that I'm, to use a plugin, and the second one is to print the sound directly to the track. So once I'm tweaking here, you will hear everything in this track, and I will put this track underneath this video so you can hear that sound as well. For good measure, I will use my Epiphone Goth. I bought a second hand for €200, so I just wanted to show you that you don't really need very expensive material to record good guitar sounds. As an interface, I'm using an Audient ID14MKII. And I'm recording straight into Reaper, as you can see. So let's run through the plugin first. The fun thing, as you can hear now, is just arm record. My dry guitar sound, because the amp is not switched on. I will run through the features together with you. So if I now power it on, this is very fun. There are also a couple of stomp boxes available, so there's a tube screamer, a booster, and a noise gate that you can switch on or off. The cab, this is an impulse response loader. They have now loaded 2 guitar cabs, and there are some effects here, as you can see, but I will just focus on the main amp today and run through the features together. You can change the parameters and the mode, so normally I put a little bit more mid. I just leave the depth and presence as this. Gain is now full. Let's shift it back. And if I switch to the high gain, sounds fun. I think I will have to compare this one to my Blackstar that is standing over there, my Series 1. Also, if you want to have a good mix, the best thing you can do is get a good impulse response, and yeah, you're far ahead already. Now let's switch to a different amp. Amped roots, this is I have the paid version, so I have all the amps, but in the classic version you receive the 5034 Fluff. This is Ryan Bruce's or Fluff from Riffs, Beers and Gears signature package by ML Soundlab, and you have a couple of presets that are available here. I will switch to metalcore version, and you can also, they've updated the pedal board, and you also have you can load your own impulse response, or you can choose the cap in here, as you can see. So let's switch off the pedal board. I believe for this one you have the noise gate and the drive is active. Okay, so let's have some fun with the plugin, with the setup, with the presets, and let's see how this sounds. Now, this is the amped roots. You have much more possibilities in here, but actually, yeah, it chugs a lot and I like it when it chugs. So now let's switch to the last one. And the last one that I have here is Ignite Emissary. This works a little bit a different way because the amp, the Emissary by Ignite Amps, is now from STL Tones. This is completely free, but they've changed the workings of the amp a little bit. Now we have a complete package. So their philosophy is you buy an amp head and you have a cabinet. So in this package you have the amp head and an impulse response loader. So what you have to do now is you have effectively two plugins. So you have the Nadir impulse response loader and you have the Ignite itself. Fun thing is I like the attention to detail as the ignition. You can switch it on or off. This is very cool. You can change the bright switches on the lead channel, the deep switch, and the shape. Yeah, looks cool overall. I even believe they have created a real version of this amp as well for the Emissary Studios. Let's find out how it sounds. And let's go now to the fun channel. Wow, sounds gnarly, yeah. I'll switch to a different one, tight. With a little bit more gain. I like more mids. Right. Let's check. They have a couple of different. We can add a bit more delay or reverb at least, or a little bit less. That's not bad. And we can change the microphone as well, I see. So, that was a very quick overview of a couple of these plugins. What I really like about these plugins is the fact that you have a more graphical user interface and the feel that you're working with a real amp. That was really not the case with the Boss GT8, where you only have you have the knobs and you have the screen, the LCD screen even, or the matrix screen. And you're only working with parameters, and it's not really that easy to use. You have to have a degree in aviation technology to be able to work with that kind of product, if you really want to get the most out of it. But with these plugins it's much easier because you see what you're doing. The sound wise, I really like the ML Soundlab, but I really like the versatility of the Ignite amps as well though. All three of them produce a very good sound in my opinion. Yeah, tell me in the comment section what was your favorite, and if you have other suggestions and so on, please let me know in the comment section as well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like the content that I'm creating on this channel and you want to help me grow my channel, please subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video, which will be every single week. This was Sven, and you've been watching the Metal Foundry. Thank you, bye bye.